No, I was doing so bad. That's like the only good part of the game. Everything else is terrible. Alright, we're all gonna die. Let's go. Whee! Oh, it looks like a watching thing. It's alarm thing. Don't do that! Spirit. I'm not okay with things jumping out of me. Yay! Ah! 6 months? What the hell? Cray, thank you so much. You're stuck with me now. You're like, take that. I'm not going anywhere. See? Ooh, look at these. What's that? A piggy? There's a cow. No, it's a cat. What's this one? Water? Like an elephant. Alright guys, no, don't be selfish. Don't be shellfish. People have allergies. Shark and a wizard and a gladiator walked into a bar. What happened? No one went to the team and they died. They're cooking meth! What the hell? He's not a part of it at all. They're trying to turn this into a drug operation. I'm calling the cops. Can't say call the cops. Your tenants can't be cooking meth in your apartment. It's not good. Can I join into these parts? Like if I were to like do like this. I can! Oh, check it out! And I can put little apartment buildings. Ah, cute! Love this. The burbs be bourbon. You know. I forgot the game was running. No, you can't have a house there. My little garbage trucks are the cutest. Look how cute they are. Also, this person's throwing their trash out. Are they throwing a dead body in there? Oops, they are trash. Apparently they were trash! See, that's what I don't like about games. Bam! That's really, really loud. Hello! friends. What were we talking about? Got some Kit Kats. I know who doesn't have Kit Kats. Breachy doesn't have Kit Kats. Hello. Checked your pockets. I don't have any pockets. It is the worst. How is everyone? How are we doing? Hello. Jesus, yeah. Are you feeling a little bit better? The sickness hasn't become you. I have not tried the vegan cats. I was actually saying this the other day. I was like, I cannot find them anywhere. It's like, they're like, we have these vegan foods, yet they are nowhere to be found. And I am very disappointed about it, to be honest. Makes me truly sad. I have a hair in my eye. Got a new mic. I didn't even see it. I didn't even see it. Nice. I think this is the same as this one. I think so. Possibly. I actually had, it's like the slightly smaller version of this. This one. It's like the slightly smaller version. You can't see it. There's like no contrast. Baby. And then Breachy's like, do I sound any different? And I was like, oh, I can't really tell. He's like, all right, well, you can have it and I'll swap. And now I have it. And he's like, maybe I want it. And I'm like, well, you can have my old one because I want this one. One pizza down, one to go. Yeah, it's just a tiny little bit smaller. I'm quite a big fan of this mic arm, to be honest. It is very convenient, especially because it's like if I'm not chatting to people online, if I'm not streaming or in Discord, I can literally just push it against the wall. And I'm like, no, you're not in my way. And you're not on my desk because, yeah, it's just the Yeti one. I took your mic and your mic arm. I didn't take it per se. It was offered to me. So I feel like there's a difference. I didn't steal it. Damn girls stealing my desk, my tech, and my hoodies. I can't really steal people's hoodies because I'm too tall, but I realized that I have an Are You Okay hoodie, and then Breachy wanted an Are You Okay hoodie, but he ties his little, like, you know how the hoodies have those strings? He ties them in a little bow, and I put a hoodie on one day, and I was like, oh, that's weird. It has a bow on it. And I realized it's just like a cropped version, and I'm like, this is actually kind of cute. Like, maybe I can steal this hoodie. I don't know. But it's also because on my hoodies, I roll the sleeves back. Even though I like having long sleeves, I get really irritated by them. It's like, you know, sensory issues. Hoodies are the best. They're so much more comfortable. Deep hello. Hello. Thank you for the lurk. I really appreciate it. It's all right. Stealing hoodies is all right. We protest. Yeah, because I'm like 6 foot tall. I can't steal guys' hoodies very well because they just look like normal size hoodies. Like, actually, they're no longer that. They're just hoodies. Deep within the lurk. You could steal my hoodies. It's true. I look at your hoodies. True. You'll be around all these hoodie lovers. They'll steal them. You will have none. Not gonna work. See, know how to pick lock. I honestly want to get one of those like lockpick kits and learn how to do it. Because I think that would be cool. It would be very cool. Don't need it for anything. Maybe if I lock myself out of the house, but then I would hope that my house has enough of a good lock. And I say enough because every lock is pickable. That I couldn't get into it. Yeah, it would be cool. There's some things like I can pick some locks, but they're the ones that you can like very easily pick. Like, you know those little locks you get for TSA? You literally can just put a bobby pin in them and they pop open. Pretty much most things you can do that. Just stick something in it, jiggle it, and it will open. Used to be able to pick locks with what is described as a shank. Come at you with a sharpened toothbrush. Fun party trick. Oh my God, how funny would it be? This is sort of stuff I think is like fun at a party. Is that like we had a competition for picking locks. Like we just had a bunch of like lock pits, like lock pick kits, and we're all like racing to do them. And then I remember I'm weird. Blood pick. We're gonna get ready for the night. Does it smell nice? That's the question. Because like I feel like when people steal people's hoodies, like girls steal guys' hoodies, it's never like a freshly washed hoodie. And to the next escape room. I've only done one escape room in my entire life, which everyone's like, why? You were an escape room person. And it was an okay escape room. You do smell nice. So I think it would be fun. But it's just like when we played Chained Together. I was like, I just rely on everyone else. I'm like, you guys do the stuff. I'll come in with the logic sometimes, but do the things. Nexus gear and subtitles. How do I turn the subtitles off? Do you get them like because you've clicked into them? No. Yeah. Honestly though, like myself, I would consider myself a smelly person because I sweat so fucking much. I'm like, Dad, why did you give me these jeans? Why couldn't I have Mum's jeans where I don't sweat as much? But my brothers and sisters, they're the same. We think about going outside, sweat. But yeah, literally. My dad's the type of person you talk to him and he's outside and he's got like literal like sweat just dropping off his nose. Like where I grew up was hot though. It's like 30 something degrees every day, but it's like still very, very, very hot. So much sweat. So, but no, some people do smell good. Exhibit A. So, and I'm willing to tell people. Oh, I'm very scent orientated. So it's like if I'm going somewhere, I'm like, oh, what does that smell like? What's this? And like I always walk past people in the shopping centers and I'm like, they smell nice. Sometimes I like feel like asking them what their like, you know, perfume or cologne is. This is what my captions are. I won't close captions, but not if they're going to be awful. Then you might as well not have them. My dad does rock some fun shirts. Oh, my light just decided I want to connect and then disconnect. It's back though. That's all fine. I have an issue with my computer for some reason. Not for some reason, just in general, I have issues with my computer, but it's disconnects and reconnects like some USB ports. Don't know. The light keeps flickering, but I got a new light. It's very exciting. Went all the way to the city on the train. It wasn't that far, but like. Yeah, you're like, hey, you smell. Can you tell me why you smell? This should work. Click to start captioning. Captioning? That's not a real word, right? Click to stop captioning. You're not even showing me any. You must select a language. Well, you already say you're in English. Why do they hate me? I've seen some people CC like really good. Why is mine so bad? I don't know. I'll sort it out. Yeah, so I remember one of my exes like back in the day had a really, really nice smelling cologne and it was like fucking crack. I was like, smelled so good. I have no idea what it is. I did walk past a guy in like a couple years back and I was like, that smell, whatever that smell is it? I have no idea what it is. I think it came in like a purple and gold bottle. I don't know. Any of you guys know? Purple and gold bottle smells like crack, but in a good way. It's too funny. Say I'm a bad caption. Oh no. Type of crack. The one that's like not the drug, but my attraction to it feels like it's the drug. The expression. Everyone knows the expression. No, not the hairy butt kind. Like I want to lay back in my chair. So I have like a foam roller, right? You know, those little rollers I'm meant to use for your back and whatnot. I use that as like a little footrest because otherwise I kick the walls. But I want to put it like, so I'm like leaning back in my chair, but I'm like, I end up leaning way too far back. Pheromones. Pheromones are a myth. Don't let anyone else try and tell you different. They have never been actually proven to be relevant in humans. Yeah, I don't know how to spell it either. It's so often that I'm like typing stuff and I'm like, I have no idea how to spell this. So I go to Google. I like copy and paste. My email's the worst because it says the word is wrong, but it does not tell me how it's spelled. Yeah, it's definitely a compliment to them. Yeah. I haven't found, I have some like coconut mist, which is really nice. Like just a body spray. Just smells like coconuts, which is nice. My brother's partner bought me some like Gucci perfume a few years back. So I've been trying to use that up. It's not really my scent. It's more like a bitter flower scent. I don't know if that makes sense. You know, it's like very floral and then you've got like very musky scents. This is not either of those. It's like floral, but kind of bitter. So I'm trying to use it because I obviously was gifted it and I don't have anything else to use. So yeah. But I want to go like, you know, there's the people that hand you the perfumes in the shopping center. It's too much pressure. I don't want to talk to them, but I want to go somewhere like a perfumery where it's like they let you smell the different perfumes without pressure and they can actually tell you things. I went to one in Europe and I was like, damn it, why did I not pay attention to what the best perfume for my composition is? Don't know. I just don't know. Under so much pressure, I'm like, I don't want to be pressured. I feel like I'm one of those people that I will just, like if I'm in a sales role, I will tell you the genuine information about what it is. I'm like, I'm not there to pressure you. So I'm like, when I talk to people, I'm like, don't pressure me. A guy at high school smelled like crack. Totally poached his hoodie and school jumpers. It's like, you know how like pets and stuff, when they like miss you, they'll grab your clothes and like ball up with it. I imagine that's what it was like.
Yeah, exactly. Like I freaking hate it. It's like, don't sell me shit I don't need. If I tell you it's like relevant, I would tell you it's relevant. Like if I'm like, cool, you should get this product, I won't tell you don't need it. Like I don't tell you need it if you don't need it. I will be like, hey, this is more of a luxury. Do you actually need it? Like if they're like, I'm concerned with money, I'm like, well, here are your options. Like when I worked in construction, it's like, well, you could do that after handover, but the reality is, are you going to do it after handover? I only have 2 hoodies. One is a laser tag hoodie that we had for our like Victoria, whatever they call it, club. I don't know what they call it. Association in Melbourne. I have that hoodie, which I'm only, yeah, I was like, what does it stand for? Association. I have that, which I never wore. I've had it for like a few years. Never wore because I didn't like how it fit. And put it on the other day because I had no other jackets. And I was like, oh, this actually fits all right now. Because it's just gonna still want to breach these ones. Watch out. Yeah, so I was like, good. And the Are You Okay ones, they cut in, they're really nice. So it's like on the arm, instead of just being like a complete like rectangle, it's like they cut down and into the body, so the body is slightly more fitted, so it's a lot more flattering, because otherwise I just like look like a giant lump, and I don't want to be a giant lump. That's not the aesthetic I'm going for. Some people like being the lumps, but my body proportions are not made for lump life. Yeah. When my brother built his house, he was like, all right, tell me what's the legit thing. It's like, what do I actually need? He's like, I can do this after handover. I'm like, you can do this after handover. That is actually a believable thing for you to do. But I was like, make sure these are in place. He ended up taking out his exhaust fans in his bathrooms, or like, no, went for the cheaper one. I can't remember what it is. Anyway, he ended up with like mold. And I was like, I told you. Yeah, delete the closed caption extension. Yeah, exactly. It's like, well, you could do that. That option is there, but should you do it? Probably not. Like I had clients that were like, can I take out my skirtings and architraves and stuff like that? And I'm like, no. I was like, no, you cannot. Yeah, don't crash Scream. Don't crash the Scream. Don't crash the stream. Since we changed internet though, it has actually been so good. Like my computer is very slow still because she's in Struggle Street. It can't deal with my 100 support Chrome tabs. I actually don't have that many open. I have 3 open right now. You should be proud of me. I'm like that person who because I'm doing 10 million things at once. Most people, they're like, I'm going to do this one task. And I'm like, oh no, I need to research that thing about this stuff. And now I've opened this. Like I literally went to check my email yesterday to do one thing. And it's like half an hour later, I'm like, I'm just recategorizing this one part. At least 90 of them are necessary. Yeah, it really has. And I'm like, it's just so frustrating that they kind of have stuffed all these customers around for like, because I read the reviews because I'm going to review them. I have a review saved that I'm still editing. And people are saying like, yeah, great, until like 6 months ago, essentially. And then everyone's like 1-star reviews. Like I was with this company for 2 years and they were great and blah, blah, blah. And yeah, then it's all 1-star reviews. There's occasional 5-star where like, oh, this is such cheap internet. And it's like, yes, when it works. Those people do not have any demand on their internet. Yeah. I go back and close my tabs when they're like, you're at 100 tabs or 99 tabs in your phone. I'm like, oh, well, maybe I should close some. How does that stuff work? You delete it and it's like, no, I'm still here. from 99 to 23. I'm proud of you. I'm actually proud of you. I just end up closing on mine and then be like, ah, fuck, I needed that. I just have to go back and reopen it. If there's anything that I don't want to lose, I will send the link to myself in like WhatsApp or on Discord, and I will go link, and then I will put what it is as a like line, like text line, so I can go back and search for whatever I'm looking for. Like it might be like in the study on this side, there's like some windows, and the sun comes, because we get like the morning light, the sun comes in and it's quite harsh. Not as harsh as like on the other side of the building. But if we're in here and we're trying to be on the computers, it's very bright. And so I was looking for window film to try and reduce the light. And so I was looking at a bunch of different options, and I was like, I'm going to forget these. And so I sent them to myself with like window film. And so I could just search my conversation and find what it was. You'll never need. But I'm a very organized person, but it depends on what it is. I'm a big Notioner. So it's like, if you guys remember, like before my stream started stuffing up, there's a program called Notion, which essentially is like Google Docs, Excel, calendars, fucking everything. It's just like all of them in one spot, and it integrates with a whole heap of other programs. So you can directly link Google Docs, or like Todoist is a list making app that I have, or, you know, random Teams, Slack, whatever. You can link to it, and you can store stuff. So my sister is a podcast producer, and so for her workplace, they store all of their internal documents on Notion. But it's like, you can make whatever the fuck you want on there. Like I've got media lists for the type of shows I want, but I also have lists of things for like different links. So if I'm doing something where I'm researching a bunch, I would just take those links, put them in Notion, and I can create bookmarks or like have pictures or draw information from websites, and it would auto-populate. Yeah, if you want to hear about this stuff, just message me, because I am so enthusiastic. I told one of my friends about it, and so they're now on it, and they've told their sister, and she's now on it. I'm like, guys, get around this. Get around this. Told Breachy, and he put all of his Tarkov mods in there. Can be used for anything. Uber uses it, you know, because it seems like one of those things where you're like, oh, it's this product, and you're like, oh, okay, like, you know, people say things, then you're like, oh, actually, like businesses use this stuff. It must be good. It takes a little bit of a jump to like get used to it, but after that, I'm like, this is so great. I love it. I love everything. I would just show you, but it has a lot of personal information on there. But I just have categories for everything. Categories for favorite recipes, movies, life stuff. So when I was applying for my Irish passport, Irish citizenship, I just had all the documents I needed and copies of everything and contact information. You can add other people to your pages. So for like stream, I have like a notes section, which I go through and like make all my notes about changes and stuff. And then I have it shared with Breachy. So if I go like, hey, can you do this thing on Discord?
Be real. It's not on Discord. Be real.
It's everything. But like if I want like graphics changed or something, like we made the background swirliness here to a different color. So Breachy went and looked up how to do it in After Effects, and then I went and picked the colors. It's just stuff like that. So we have it all stored there in different tables with different links to stuff. So I have like my brand stuff and my TikTok stuff. And anyway, fucking brilliant. Just get on it. Moral of that story. Just get on it. We love it. I love organizing stuff. It makes me so happy. Then people are like, I need to organize my life. And I'm like, let me tell you. You're already hooked. You're like, sign me up. And it's free. Like, you can obviously have business plans, but otherwise it's free. You regret buying a straitjacket. I thought it would be good on me, but I couldn't pull it off. That's so funny. Awaba, how are you? How are things going? Can you organize your brain? Possibly. I can possibly organize your brain. I'm dead. I'm alive. I'm dead. I'm alive. All right. I'll show you some notioning. Where'd Cat Jam go? Ah, there. All right, I'm gonna show you the stuff. So then you can see what I'm talking about. All right. Well, that's way too big. Get smaller. You probably can see it though. Like, so in here, there's like the topics of like what it's about. So like general stuff or like a stream ending scene or just chatting, panels, blah, 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 blah. And then like I have a line item. Why is this so fucking big? But then there's like an item. So it's like the liquid background. And so the first one is like, you know, I have the date and then render out separately, date and then what it is. So you've got like done, you've got like car parked ideas, which are like things that you're like, yeah, cool, that'd be good, but we're not dealing with that right now. And then like not started and then who's allocated to it. And then things like this where it's like, okay, OBS and there's a link to the YouTube and like that's all in the same like page. So it's like you can just go between the things. Oh wait, I'm back. Look, it's me. I'll see if I can. Are you being dumb? No, you guys. My computer. Oh no, memento. Yes, jobs you're applying for. Love. Like, can I close this part? I'm like trying to see. I did it. I did it. Okay. So this is, why is it so obscenely large? Why is it so big? I don't know. So this here, you deleted from your brain already. It's called Notion. It's like N-O-T, how do you spell Notion? N-O-T-I-O-N. So this is like the content creation page that I have. So it's like each one of these is like a page of themselves. So it's like, you know, it'll have like logos are in this page. I think we have like colors saved. So like colors, like if you want to know the color codes or anything like that, they're in here. Useful links, stuff like that. And then it's like, you know, Discord ideas, panels. So it's like, I'm just like, I like the look of these panels. I want to make something that's similar. So I just have like them in a page. And then I've got like ones which are like, you know, my Ko-Fi stuff, my Throne stuff, and then I have like access to the Google Drive or, you know, Streamlabs, Stream Elements, multi-streaming stuff because I'm researching that, games while I wait, emote ideas, and then I have like post-stream notes. So on my streams, I go through and I'm like, yep, cool. I have like a date, the date of the stream, the date I reviewed it, and the date that I inputted stuff, what was relevant to the stream itself. Like I was having audio issues. So I was like, oh, the audio tab, I should fix that, and then go through and I can filter it that way. And then there's just stuff that we're currently working on. So that's Notion. You can do all the things. And that's just the content creation stuff. My whole life, all about it. All about it. I love it so much. So many things. People get really overwhelmed by it, but I'm like, my brain does not work properly if I don't have structure. Like if I'm not in like a tidy environment with clear structure, you know where I stand in the situation, I can actually feel my brain just like spiraling into chaos. So I have to create order, you might say. I'm always interested to hear what other people do because I'm like, oh, can I adapt that to my systems? It'd be hard because you've just moved. You're staying with your family, friends. I just have to. Even if I'm like, so say I go stay with my family because they're not in the same state. Yeah, that would be a lot. BYO drinks. I actually would host a Notion session. If anyone wants to, I can do like a little Discord. We can like do some stuff, some organization stuff. Oh, I thrive off that. You bring drinks, you're like, I'm down, let's go. But actually, if you're serious, I will help you because your pockets are ready. You're like, I obtained clothes with pockets just for this occasion. But like literally, if you guys want like help with this shit, I will help you. Like I thrive. I did it for my brother. Actually, a lot of my friends, it's really funny. So like my friend, obviously we wanted to hang out, but he's like, I need you to visit. And they live like practically out of my state, like on the border. And they're like, I need you to visit because I need you to organize my house. I'll bring you up. And I was like, okay. And I'm like, it's going to cost this much in fuel. He's like, don't worry, I'll pay you. And I was like, so he paid for my fuel and I went up. But my brother also said the same thing. So I organized his entire house, and it's a joke between myself and my friends in the US. They're like, look, my house was organized. Only cost was $1 Brel. Yes. You are able to bring snacks into packs, by the way, if you were wondering. We tried to look at this last time. So yeah, just as long as it's not like absurd amounts. Doing your room. Yeah. We can have like a life planning session. I'm about that stuff. We can have all the snacks. We can like pool them. I actually do bring a lot of snacks to packs, but that's me. I take like little carrots and hummus and crackers. At PAX, not really. They have like chips. I think actually there was a Mexican place last year that had a vegan option, but it is joined. I get joined to the DFO, and the DFO has like Mexican, like Mad Mex, or at least they did last year. Yeah, but Lord of the Fries is not that far. It is not that far. Like obviously it's like a little bit of a walk, but because the convention center is so freaking big. But yeah, we can walk to Flinders Street Station, or Southern Cross Station. Yeah, 100% worth it. I used to have to catch the train. I worked in Docklands, so I'd catch the train to Southern Cross and then walk to Docklands. But the Lord of the Fries is right where I had to like get off the train. And so I used to like get a breakfast burger on the way to work. And the people then knew me that well that they'd just start making my order before I actually ordered. It was very funny. Good times, good times. I'm actually very hungry. I had a yogurt at like 2 p.m. and then I had some actual food at like 4. But now I'm like hungry. I technically can get Lord of the Fries delivered to my house, but by the time it gets here, it's going to be cold. Because I have bought burgers in the city, caught the train home, and they'd still be warm. And I was surprised. But you know how like deliveries are, it sits there for a little bit while the delivery driver gets it, and then they can't find the house, and then you're... Yeah, just on Uber Eats. Uber Eats is so good, but if you ever want like laksa or dumplings, that is all that seems to be in my area of an evening. Vegan options, obviously. Ramen. There is a good ramen, Pondy. They're open till like 2 or 3 a.m. Like you're probably not up at that time, but if you ever get a mad ramen craving, they deliver pretty far out of Melbourne. So it's like their radius is like pretty big. Yeah. Like I used to get like a tofu spicy ramen or something like that, but not spicy. Like on their menu, they had like little flames. And I was like, okay, if you have like really spicy ramen and you're putting flames next to it. Yeah. There's a good place. I used to be in Fitzroy. I don't know if it's still there, called Nico, which apparently is good ramen. I did have ramen there many, many moons ago, and it was very good. But I don't know if they're still there. Same as like Trippy Tacos. I don't know if they're still around, but they were so good. Very expensive tacos, but fucking delicious. Miss all the yummy food. Yeah. There's a lot of yummy food. I actually was looking, so there's an app for like vegetarians and vegans called Happy Cow. And so you can look all the food up on there, like all over the world. It's really handy when you're traveling. But I was looking for somewhere to eat the other day, and I was like, oh, and it linked me back to Happy Cow. And then I just like searched near my area, and there's all these different places, which I was like, oh, like didn't know about that, all that sort of stuff. And I was like, I should go and just like get over time, make a list and be like, yep, I'm going to go to that restaurant and then that restaurant, and like just one by one. But I'm all about my reviewing places. So I reached the top 30% of vegan restaurant reviews on Google. But then the other day it said I was the top 30% of restaurant reviewers in general. And I was like, could be a freaking foodie blogger, but I'm not. I just rate things. And then it tells you how many like views your pictures have got. So now I'm like, it's like gamifying my life. I'm like, ooh. The problem with good food is you want to eat it. So you're like, it's accessible. So it's like having food that's accessible. You're like, oh, well, I could get pizza instead of making food. Or like us and get Jack's Hungry, aka Hungry Jack's, on Nando's. Nando's only has chips for vegans, which is sad, but delicious chips. We calculated how much we spent on crust pizza because it can tell me how many times I've ordered a particular restaurant. And then we added it up and we're like, holy shit, we've spent $1,800 on crust pizza. But obviously that's over the lifetime of my Uber Eats. But still. Davey's like, I have to cook my own food. So sad. So just food comas is the aim for hacks. Who needs to see things? We can just eat. But like actually though, so much food, delicious. Just roll you. Because inside like any event, it's like you have your little food vendors, but I find the food vendors quite expensive. But like the perks are that you have like your lanyard with your passes on it, and you just show those at the door and you can leave, come back whenever you want. So it's like you don't have to eat the expensive food. Waddle waddle. Got any grapes? I love grape season. I love some green grapes, not red grapes, not about red grapes. That's okay. I'll do enough walking for all of us. Yeah, I told you it doesn't, they can't hear it. Well, fuck. Did you hit a super woos? You're like, I will take your scream in place. All right. I wonder what audio source is coming from. Oh my lord, my eyeballs. All right, let's work on one. Let's work on goat scream. What do I want? No, I don't want you. Go away. All right, we want the action. I don't think any of them are going to come through. What one was I working on? I literally said it 2 seconds ago. That's what I had it as. This is like the bane of my existence. All right, all right, all right, all right. What am I doing? Goat scream, goat scream. I just changed something. Uno momento. Okay, all right, okay. Why didn't it work? Maybe I am the goat scream. I know, I've tested it before as well, and it doesn't want to work. So that's pretty rude. It's because I don't have the desktop audio. I am the goat, greatest of all time. You heard it here. So I had it. What can I put you as? X speakers. No, that's not what I want. Go away. So I don't have my desktop speakers like audio source, because it means that the music will then go to the VOD, and then obviously top of my IT tickets. Just add it to the list. Into the Notion. feel like the heat. It didn't work. All right. Hello. You're an enforcer too? Is that your handle? Like for packs? Hello, welcome, welcome. I'm trying to work out why my sandal ads are not working. It is your handle. Doesn't ring a bell, but I am also very bad with names. So I randomly see people around and I'm like, they're an enforcer. Do I know what their names are? No. You changed it this year. Ah, nice. Are you working packs this year? Sounds surrounding me. Packs is your home. I agree though. I really do agree.
Stealing my desk.
I am stealing your desk.
You can see it in the mirror.
I'm writing
Behind my
notes.
desk.
Still my desk,
The
or is this your
rubber
desk?
sphere ends here.
I have a small desk, okay?
Yes, on my desk.
So it's like my desk is like 1,200 long and his is 1,500. And so then the middle 300 of the room between our desks is mine. So AKA the 30 centimeters is mine. Because I just don't have space, you know? I like a clean and organized environment.
Hey.
Chair. This is like the cookies and cream, isn't it? Labs cookies and cream. I actually have a friend who I used to play laser tag with, and they worked in the city, and then they had their like normal gaming setup, and then they worked in the city, and they had a secret labs chair in the city at their workplace. But then with COVID and all that sort of stuff, he just ended up working at home. And so when they were like, well, you don't need to come to work anymore, he's like, well, what do I do with another chair? And so I was saying on stream, I'm like, oh, my chair is not ideal. And so he's like, yeah, no worries. Like you can have my chair. But it's kind of a funny thing where it's like when I moved house a year and a half ago, I gave him some outside plants that I didn't want to bring to my new house. And so it's like, how are my plants going? He's like, how's my chair going? And it's like, obviously we gave it to each other, but it's a bit funny. Yeah, I wanted this one anyway. I actually wanted to get the cover for it so it's like easy to clean, but I was like, it's already dirty. You know, it's been used. It's not brand new. Batman is the only way to go. And Batman. You need that friend. Yeah, it was really nice of them. Yeah, and Bat Plant. Have you got Bat Plant? Can I have Bat Plant? This is Bat Plant. Very cute. So it's like dark because all the like desk and stuff is like black. Mine is all white, so I don't have Bat Plant. Bat Plant is very cute. I just came home and I was like, here's Bat Plant, and put it on his desk. He's like, okay, all right. Thanks so much for following. I really do appreciate it. Feels like forever since I've been back. Like, it's because it was 2 months without freaking stream because of the damn internet. But now I'm back and it feels great. You're trying to revive your sister's plant. It looks like that plant. I used to have that same type of plant. The name of it is completely gone from my mind. But its leaves were like glittery. Like you looked at it in the right light and the leaves looked like glitter. And I was like, wow, have I been able to find it? It's whatever that plant is, but the variation is called Moonlight. Beautiful. Apparently they don't like that much water from memory. I'll find the page. I also have a Notion page for all my plants, if you haven't guessed. So I have photos of all of them and they all have popsicle sticks in there with a number. And then it has the information based on like their scientific name, how much water they like, and then any notes. Like if I repot them, I'll put a note in. Because when I go away to visit my family and things like that, I might take like a couple of weeks. I can't really ask people to like water my 25 houseplants when they're different. Like it's not just like one houseplant, you put the water in. It's like, oh, well, I've got, you know, some cacti, I've got some water loving plants, I've got plants that are like, don't give me anything at all ever, you know? So it's like, how do I inform them? So I made a Notion page because I did have a spreadsheet for when I went to the US over Christmas, New Year's. But I made a Notion page when I got back because I found Notion and I was like, this is my life now. So much easier. I wish I had it beforehand. Because yeah, I don't want my plants to die. That'd be sad. For 2022, I do not. I actually don't. I feel like because PAX is like so intense for that like, you know, couple of days, my mind is just like completely blank. It was you. Oh my gosh. I would definitely recognize you. I apologize for not like recognizing your name. But yeah, I find PAX is like so intense for like just a couple of compacted days that everything's a blur. But Ed, pretty much everyone here is coming to PAX. We're coming in a big group. Oh, really? Okay. Yes, I'm aware now. I want another sticker. You come to PAX. Yeah, so everyone's kind of coming in as a group. It's exciting. I think, has everyone been to PAX? This is my 3rd year working there. Got a present for me. Exciting. I'm like now, I was not a pin collector by any means, but I got the limited edition pin last year. So it's on my lanyard. I have an Are You Okay lanyard. And so I have my enforcer pins for each year that you enforce. You get a gold pin with the year on it. And then I have the limited edition one. And then my friend bought me a Yoshi pin when we were in New York. And I'm like, well, I think I'm going to have to add it. But I'm not a pin person. So I'm like, what do? Do I put it in a backpack? Decisions. Ash, we have to like just have like Expo Hall is quite intense, but there is like space to like disappear. Not disappear, not getting kidnapped. Like, but like take space. Like tabletops, like on the board games is pretty chill. You can go out like into the Concord, which is just the hallway, whatever. And there's quiet spaces and whatnot. Ow, I'm getting kidnapped. What? Surprise! It's just a bit weird to like advise you of the kidnapping. Does that count? Like advising you? Yeah, so my 3rd year, everything's just a blur. Like, and I'm one of those people who likes to be organized, hence Notion. So it's like, I'm like, cool, let's study the map. But it's like, people still ask you stuff and you're like, holy shit, I don't know that. How do I not know that? I've been here for 3 years. consensual kidnapping. That is a thing, but like, yeah, that's okay. We got you. I'm hoping to work the line management early shift, so I should be working from like 7 to 12:30, I think. I might get afternoon, but I'm pretty sure they love me enough to put me on. Consensual napping. You could just like nap. But yeah. So hopefully I get on the morning shift because that'll make my life easier. I hate mornings, but I am willing to sacrifice my morning sleeps for PAX. Because then I have the afternoon to do whatever I want. For your EPs. No, that's exactly it though. So it's like there's like massive fuck off lines in the morning. But I was like, if you guys just sleep and then you wake up and then by the time I finish work, we can hang out and go and do the PAX stuff. That's my hope. Because otherwise it's like I'll be sleeping and then I wake up and then I work and then we hang out. So yeah. It's just fun. I'm just excited. You know? Very, very excited. What's the burger meetup? Tell me more. I'm pretty like, I'm like one of those people that I like being invited to things, but my introvert life is like, I don't know if I'll go. And then my anxiety gets really intense. So unless it's like someone's like specifically like, you Pikachu, I choose you, come with me now. Saturday night. No, I have not been. There's always stuff going on, but I just don't know what it is. So I'm just like, I know there's things happening. It's also because I've only just got around like the PAX Discords and stuff. I don't know how I got through my first year. So essentially PAX runs on Discord. All of our background stuff. There are people with radios, but for my department, we use Discord. But yeah, because I'm not someone to jump in and just include myself and stuff. I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna be over here. It used to be Slack. That would make sense. That would make a lot of sense. I'm going to get a snack / put my empty Coke can because I actually did refill. I bought an extra can because I was like, I know I'm going to run out. I'm going to put my empty Coke can away, but we're going to run a 3-minute ad, which means you guys should get up, do a little bit of a walk around, get a beverage, and then come back because we don't want pre-roll ads. I hate it when I come to a stream and there's a bloody ad right there. I'm like, I want to see what you're about. Open pockets for snacks. But yeah, so we're going to do a 3-minute ad, get a drink, do the things. I'm going to attempt to use my Stream Deck because now I think I have everything set up. Yes. Things and stuff. Okay. Break. Well, this is awkward. It's not awkward. I'm here. I walked into the door. Are you gonna focus? All right, camera. You're focusing. You're focusing. Yeah, I walked into the door. As I walked back in. That was awkward. Focus! Yeah. Fortunately, it kind of like hit my watch more, but like I still like walked into it. I was trying to cut corners, you know? Be efficient. I also got myself a yogurt. I was like, passion fruit, mango, and guava. No, it's a Fitbit. Say,
Apple Watch.
whether Apple Watch. No, it
What's that do?
I think it's the Sense. Sense 5. There's like, it's not super new anymore. I got it like 2021. They're just like throwing it at walls because I don't really recommend that. I'm surprised at how well they handle, really. Are their cases quite thick? So I just imagine like old school ones, which are like old school phone cases. I think it's like I'm very precious with like new stuff. But as they age, you're like, it's lasted till now. I'm like trying to work out. I don't want a new phone right now because expense, but I was like, when I get another phone,
So
how?
if I buy you a new phone, you say no.
No, if you buy me a new phone, I will definitely say yes. Huh?
Just had to clarify.
If someone wants to buy me new things, I'm happy to take them. Just saying. You dropped a new phone straight on concrete yesterday. Do you have a case though? Did it crack? Yeah, same. I'm like paranoid about breaking anything. I have a Fold 3. And like right on the corner here, I don't know if you can see it. Maybe like, can you see it's like cracked? The screen is cracked. Can't see it. There it is, like just in the corner there. I had not cracked the front screen. I did crack the center screen on my Fold. Someone was like trying to help me with something and I was like, don't help me. I was taking the wheelie bins out and it dropped directly on top of like a metal drain grate and it just like smashed directly in the corner. And so when I opened it, it was just this big black section in the middle. I have a jellyfish. I'm true to brand, guys. I'm true to brand. Yeah, and so I got it replaced by Samsung. Fortunately, they did it under warranty. But I hadn't cracked it. It's like my first phone screen that I had cracked since I had a fucking Nokia 3310. Like, I was so disappointed in myself. I was in the rain and I had my backpack on my front and I was trying to like do something. I can't even remember what I was trying to do. And so I put it in the top of my backpack, but the backpack wasn't zipped up. But then other people were trying to talk to me and we're in the rain and we're walking into the house and it just like slipped out of my bag in slow motion and hit like face first on aggregate concrete. So the one that's really bumpy that you find on the side of pools. And I just like sad faced, instant tears inside my head. And it's because I said I will buy a new case when I get back from my trip and then did not have a new case when I was on my trip because I was going to buy it when I got back from my trip. Do you see my problem that I had there? Oh, you got a fold. Nice. How you finding it? Slim bump case. Yeah, so I was looking at the new folds because obviously this fold 6 comes out soon. They're like $3,000. That's like as much. That's not as much as my new computer. I want to get a new computer, but I have no monies. I'm saving though. A little bit late, but a little bit. We have my Ko-Fi goal, so Ko-Fi eventually. Yeah, that's like as much as it. Yeah, as much as I would want it. It's very expensive. But also, the way that I think about it, right, is like, that's a fucking lot of money, right? But for how much I use my phone, like, I dare say it is almost worth it. Like, I guess, like, depends on how much you would use that type of phone. Flip, not a fold. How are you finding it? I had to look at some flips the other day. I didn't really like them as much as the fold. Yeah, crazy. I use the centerfold function a lot. Like, just like to, for one, bring stuff up bigger. Like, you know, but I use it like all the time. All day, every day. Pre-order my PC. When I bought that, I pre-ordered it and I got a TV and then I sold the TV. I was like, I need money more than I need this TV. Yeah, I don't got no money for a new phone. If I had that much money for a phone, I would buy a new computer. Your last one got smashed and exposed aggregate as well. Crazy. Wild. I'm hoping. So I'm in 2 class action lawsuits at the moment. I didn't do anything for it. I just got an email that said, there's a class action lawsuit that you can be a part of. Press this thing and you can be a part of it. I'm hoping we win and I get monies. I have no idea what the stakes are. I have no idea how anything works, but all I know is I'm a part of it. So I'm hoping that that is something magic that would happen. But it's unlikely. Why you don't do it? You don't do things, Dibby. So you break the stuff. Yeah, they look so sleek though, the new ones. Like with mine, you can like feel a little bit of a fold. You can't really, you can see it, but you can't see it. Like if you get what you get, you know what I mean? But with the new ones, they're like very, very smooth and like very like thin. The folds are a lot heavier than other phones because they've got so many screens, but I like them. I had my old phone, which I had as like my Stream Deck, but then Ash and Reggie graciously gifted me a mini Stream Deck, the little Stream Deck Neo, the tiny ones. They're like this big, which is why I'm still trying to learn how to use it. You did things. Did the things. Take out the Notion from Reminder. Take out the reminder from Notion. Yeah. I can't remember what I was saying. Oh, Stream Deck. Trying to learn how to use it. So Very exciting. Very, very exciting. So, and they got the little Neo light, and I don't know if it's like working any better because I didn't know what like degrees to have it, because it's like, you know, like temperature wise and brightness wise, and it's like, okay, do I go down to like, you know, this sort of temperature, or do I have like this sort of temperature? It doesn't actually change anything right now, but it's like, I don't know. I just don't know how to do the things because it's like a bloody floodlight. Yes. I was thinking of playing the chain game and seeing how far I get. But then I was like, maybe I want to play City Skylines now. I'm actually the worst. He's like, I don't know. Maybe you are the worst. Didn't work. Jeez, we have to refund you because we don't know why or how to make the sun alerts work. Because they're meant to work and we tested them before and it said it worked, but then it didn't work. So we have to find another way around it. So we'll refund you. I don't think this is the same playlist as it was earlier. That drum and bass song. I'm sorry, cheese. I'm actually the worst. It's just frustrating. I'm like, why? You did say they were working, so. All right. I'm going to try this chain game for a little bit, and then I'll probably get sad because I will fall off too many times. Because I thought I'd give it a whirl solo. And then I'll probably play City Skylines. Like, just do the thing. Stop it. All right, settings. Was it in settings that the settings? Back to here. Host a game, join a game. Am I the game? Beginner. Training? Oh, I'm so smart. Oh, I could do lava. No, I'm not doing lava. That's dumb. Why would I do lava? I read things and stuff. I did listen to a tutorial and you were like, what are you doing? And I was like, I'm watching the tutorial. I don't usually watch the tutorials. I don't even remember what it was. No, it was a game. I don't remember what game it was. All right. You see yourself out. I have to work out how to... I have to change the game sound. Now lurking. have to change the game sounds independently. Like each different game that I play.
Do you want to escape the flames of
Because otherwise they don't show in the VODs. It's really annoying the way that it like has to be set up. I wanted to maybe try voice meter, but it's like the more programs I have running on my computer at one time is going to make it a lot more sad. So I don't really want it to be sad and not work. Not ideal. Creepy. I can't believe someone like speed ran this. Like 43 minutes. I'm gonna like just I don't know how to turn it on. How do I turn it on so I can get back to my marker? Oh no. Can I do it in like settings? Safe location, highest unlocked point. In case you have significant fall, teleport to the highest point you have managed. Thanks for lurking. Off. Yeah, get up there. I feel like it's like when you're with other people, it's like now I have no one to blame but myself. It's like the pressure. Did you manage to get very far on lava mode, Ash?
Of course, my lord. My apologies. Their despair is just too entertaining. Back to work I go.
Big skeleton person over there. I don't even know if it's a skeleton person, to be honest. It's a skeleton creature. It kind of looks like a person, but it also doesn't. Its head looks weird. The logs? Now I'm scared. If you can only get to the logs. Oh, I was like so nearly on top of that thing to like make me fall off. Wait, on lava mode, logs, not lava mode. Apa, silly. Getting over it? What was that about? Oh no! All right, give me the next highest point. How do I reset? How do I go back? Did I not do it? Ah, yes. I thought there was like a quick key. Whoops. Nope, that was just me jumping off the edge. No! I feel like... Okay. So you just like click back to it every time? I think I actually have to jump. Jump! All right, I'm not gonna double jump because like I'm scared now. Oh, that wasn't bad. Kind of scared of these trampolines though. Oh, damn it. This is freaking skeleton part, right? Is that this? Am I up to that point yet? Because I hate that part. No, I'm not up to that part yet. Oh, I am up to that part. I hate this part. I hate it so much. I hate it so much. Alright. It kind of makes me a little bit scared. like of heights wise because it's like so high up. I'm getting the heebie-jeebies. So many heebies, so many jeebies. The jumping part, like, that's where it gets me. Because it's like, I feel like it's not, like, you have to, like, go up to it and then you have to, like, jump and then, like, you know what I mean? Probably not. I'm probably talking nonsense. I'm just really scared, okay? Like, this is, like, so high, like, the uneven texture of these bones. I'm so scared. I think the amount of time that I've done this with everyone else, like, has me actually in fear. And, like, knowing that this isn't the save point. All right, where am I going? Up there. All right. All right, let's wait for this one. Jump, run, 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 jump.
Well,
Let's go.
you've climbed a ladder. Feeling proud, are you? Climb.
Man, my hands are sweaty already. It's like when I said to you guys, I was like, it stresses me out. I'm like actually sweating. It's like my hands are sweaty. It's the height. I'm not afraid of heights, I'm afraid of falling. So this is the falling.
Also,
Hell's Cliffs. Oh shit, I forgot they were here. Run, 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 run. I wasn't looking up, so it's like... No, I'm gonna wait for this one. Where do you think that this is like, you know, like obviously this is hell, right? Or purgatory. I think it's hell. This is Hell's Cliffs, right? Who's up here? Is this like the people that are like the demons? I'm also watching Lucifer right now, so this is going very fitting. The demons, is this their like house or something? Like, surely this wasn't made by people trying to escape, right? Now get on. I'm already stressed. Ah! I'm so stressed and I don't think I can play this game. We'll reset back to there. We'll reset back to there. Reset to the highest point. All right. All right, it wasn't that far away. Oh, almost stacked it. Almost stacked it. Yeah, I realized how much this like game actually like stresses me out. Like now being up here, I'm like, ugh. I think some people are like fine with this sort of stuff. No! Okay, I have to change. I have to change. Alright, quit. I think we're going City Skylines because I'm too scared. I'm a scaredy cat, okay? I'm so scared. Alright, let's get out of this. So it's like the whole like 2 minutes. The whole 2 minutes that I was playing this game. So City Skylines 2 had a massive like economy overthrow. You did great. You're like, you got past the first save point. I appreciate that. So they had a massive economy No, I wanted to go to a new game. Update, which I have played one game off stream and my economy is absolutely fucked. So, hey game, where did you go? Where did you go, game? Can see this. Oh, okay, hold on. All right, there we go. This is very bright. My eyeballs. Yeah, so apparently the economy is fixed. My game, I absolutely like. If this is like, I've got mods in too because we have mods. If this is the new economy, it's like I gotta sort my shiz out. This is all like very heavy drum and bass, which I love, but all right, I've got a 90s and 2000s nostalgic playlist. So, all right, so this one comes with a bridge. We're gonna start a new game. Got lakes, Great Highlands. So it's only got like a small amount of, like this one has the most farmland. So this is the one that I was trying out. What do we call this? I'm trying to think of things around me that are like good names. Let's go Melky. Let's do it. The TikTok person that like says stuff like that. And they're like, let's do it. This is so bright. Why so bright for? Say to you, but I don't know. All right. So I do know from playing this map when I was trying to figure out the economy is that this is your only water source and the water travels this direction, which is good because you can put your water source here and then your sewerage in here. But it's like, this is so close and it's like, it's fine for like the start of the game. But it's like what I found, I don't know if it's going to be the same this round. So obviously you got roads, you got electricity. So if we go into like coal, so it's blowing this way. So we want to have your like industrial estates down here because you don't want it blowing across the city. So it goes that way. And then our water goes this way. So we'll have to put like a pumping station up here. But it also means that we have, as part of the new economy section, it's like they have some of this area unlocked already. So you can see where like the fertile land is. Wood, there's not much wood. Yeah, so fertile land, and you can put the mining and ore and stuff like that in that. So my previous game on this map, because I really haven't got that far into it, enough to know this basic information, which is why I'm skimming over it. I got this block of land to try and make money. So I'm actually tempted to put like the power station down here, which means we have access to this fertile land, and it's like the city can be here and industrial area can be down there. And then just have like a dirt track, because realistically we don't need a road right now, but we will need to expand our industrial stuff. So yeah. So I think that that is like really the only way to go. Like there's no way we can have, like we got $1 million. It's like this has a medium ground pollution, I believe. So like we could put it here and then not have that affected. Obviously, if we want to have that block open up at any time, we probably should keep that in mind. And then drag the power underground to here, I think. And then like water to here. So we can maybe have the same road. Sorry, I don't mean to yawn. I think I might place the roads first. Let's just place down a dirt road. So I'm actually going to place it along the side here. I wish I had a reference point. Like I wish we could just like curve it off to the landscape, the natural landscape. Like I don't have to do that. I could literally just do this. I don't want to. I want to put this here. Obviously this is too far away to get like the reference point. It wants to be like, this is here. All right, that's 90 degrees. All right, the challenging part with these slopes is like, I don't want it to like just cut in. Okay, it's not bad. It's a dirt road, so... But that's what we need right now. We don't need anything else. Alright, we're only going to put one in for the moment. We will need another one if our city actually does well. They have electricity under? Yeah, they do. But they don't have water? Oh, yes, they do. That's my bad. Open arms and open eyes. I also don't want to touch this water reservoir. I kind of want to like keep it here. I'm not going to put this right on this road in case I want to expand it. Like this. underground, so it's like that we don't need any overground power there, but we will need sewerage. This was like where it was at when I was like 10. I remember like the first time I played City Skylines, I could not work out how to join. Like I didn't understand. It's like where it joins into like another service. It kind of has like this below ground join here. I couldn't work it out, but that's okay. We know what it is now. So I will take this main road down to here though. So I'll actually use, so what's that? 2 and 2. Do we even have 2 and 2? We do. I am going to take this down to here. I know it is a cost and it's pretty expensive, but it's going to be the center of my city anyway. So in the meantime, so yeah, so like I said, they've got like the ability to see where fertile land is. I am kind of thinking like this is a big section of fertile land and it's like, so I might keep the city in this area, but I'm also thinking like this is probably industrial here. It's like, do I chuck some farms up in this like top corner here and then have this as farming area? Because there's a lot of fertile land around, so it's like I can get farms up in this area. You know, I could chuck some farms up here. Chickens can go anywhere, so it doesn't matter. But it's like you need your carrots and your wheat and cotton, need fertile land. But then people also don't want to live near farms, which is silly. I'd live near a farm. Unless it was like maybe a chicken farm. But I think that like maybe we'll like square out a section here to be the actual like town. And I'm tempted to do dirt roads just because my economy was so fucked in the last game, but I also go like, but then if you want to expand them to bigger roads, you can't build right up to them. You know what I mean? Then you're like doubling everything. So it's like $2,500 per kilometer. This is $4,000 per kilometer. So it is essentially half price. What we can do though, I don't like the grid tool because I can't figure it out. When you do a grid tool, you're like, okay, well hold on, let me just find out where this fertile land was. So it's like here. It's kind of like, if I would like grid tool this out, it's like this big. Oh, actually that's not bad. But why are you not at 90 degrees? Why are you at 89 degrees? Is that me? I think that was me. I'm not going to blame the grid for that. Maybe I can just do like a bam. There we go. We got a city. We got a city, people. Who's in my religion? All right, we need people. Fix itself. I haven't really used mods with mini games. I might pause it while I'm setting things up. Parking! Look at all the parkings! I'm glad this mod loaded because this is actually really good. Got lots of different parking types. So cute. But I might run a dirt road out to these farms and like chuck a farm down. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Just a dirt road, just a little dirt road, you know. I know it's quite far. But I'm not gonna farm on this side because I want to be able to extend that road. And it's so annoying with farms. It's like you can't move. Like it's just too hard to move them. The moral of that story: too hard to move. But at least there's like, you know, income, like industry, perhaps you might say. I can only do wheat at the moment, so I'm just gonna do wheat. I'm just gonna do it as a square. A little square. I'm not trying to encroach much. It's like as much as I can really like push this farm out. I'm like still leaving some space. Like that. Like I'm just gonna like leave it as a little farm. And then see how the rest of the game plays out, perhaps. You have no water. Why do you have no water? Ah, Madman, hello, how are you? How is it saying it's not? I don't think it's actually got, like, maybe I put it too close to the shore. That's what I'm thinking. How are you doing? I think it's too close to the shore. Now we're going to put a path. God damn you, grid tool. Too steep. That's fair. It is pretty steep. That's okay. See, it's like it was just not able to get enough water. Fixed. They're all the way down here. Yeah, so the water flow in this map, it's like this. Pipe's not connected. What are you talking about? Water pipe is not connected. All right, are you happy now? Maybe not. Oh, that's not connected at all. That is the ocean. That's so funny. So to connect to this one. You're not connecting. It's probably because you use the mover tool. I wish that I had like, I think I might have to re-keybind. I think it's because it's like too high up. Yeah, I think it's because it's too high up. That's okay. Because it's like, don't get anything for deleting stuff, which is what's hard. Let's get the terrain tool. Yeah, what's been happening, man? Level out something here. Still wants it to be quiet. Yeah, since they've done the economy update. Yeah, I played around with this map a little bit, but I didn't really get too far into it. Was connecting to here, but it doesn't want to connect to here. Like, I really can't afford to just delete it, but I think I'm gonna have to. I am just gonna grab that and make this quite deep here. So that way I definitely get enough water. If not, we'd have to start the game again. I am. Yeah, I didn't have internet for the last 2 months because, like, I had internet, but I didn't have streaming internet. Because the provider we were with was having, like, network issues. And so they were just fobbing us around, which was really difficult because, like, I was like, I need this. Like, I can't have unreliable internet. And they're kind of like, oh, well, we'll call you back and all that jazz. And they did not. Yeah, it was really rude for them, to be honest. Very, very rude. But what do you do? Yeah, I was just doing some just chatting before, so it's all good. Don't stress about it. Like, do this, and then I'm going to chuck pretty much just housing throughout this whole section. Put a footpath. Just to break it up. And then I'm going to do this whole thing. houses. I like that there's like waterfront housing now. I want to try that out, but I just haven't got to the point where I can try it out. Oh no, they made like really ugly housing. This is why I don't just like block stuff. All right, we're gonna have to unblock stuff. Oh, they were doing the right ones. Maybe because they were on the end, they decided to be really random with their stuff. Like, what is this? What is this? Little tiny gap in the middle. That's not efficient at all. See, these guys, they got it. It's like, even this is okay. But it's like, what? What? All right, we just have to watch it play out. So I'm definitely losing money. So it's really cool. Like, from what I can tell, is if you go into like, oh, I don't have access to it. Look, a wealthy house. Yeah, when you have access to the economy stuff, it's like really interesting because you can see a lot more details, which is really awesome. The automatic shout out. It's via StreamerBot. So like the bot system thing. So like you're saying when people join chat, is that what you're talking about? There's a bot called StreamerBot and you can customize a whole heap of stuff in there. So that is one of the actions you can do. Tiny village, yay. What have I got? Okay, city budget, cool, that's what I was saying. Vegetables, healthcare, garbage. So we definitely will need a healthcare building, which I should have planned for. I feel like every time I play this, because I completely forgot how to play. Yeah, it's free. So it is actually created by a bunch of streamers. Which is very, very cool. And there's like a bunch of YouTube videos and all that sort of stuff on it. Yeah, it is much learning. Look, this is nice. All these houses, nice and orderly, orderly, orderly. Ah, this is okay, but I'll let it slide. But this? What is this empty spot? Bit rude. I tend not to like build out, like I feel like I'm always on catch up with this game. So it's like, I feel like good city planning would have like, you know, spaces thought out for things like, you know, healthcare and whatnot. Do I? No. Do I have things sorted out? I do not. All right, I want to put like a medical center and stuff in here. So I don't think I want it off the main road, but that. And I put, look, it's got a tree in it. It's so cute. I got a little concrete one, little shrub. You got a little bitty tree in it. Batman gonna be a streamer. Oh, fun. What are you streaming? Okay, so they're always complaining about bad healthcare, no matter how many hospitals and blah, blah, blah. They're always like bad healthcare. So I'm like, do I pay straight up for a good medical clinic to try and like prevent and be like ahead of the game? Nice. $50,000. But it's expandable. I want to like figure out how to turn this silly bright screen off. Do I want it like... I'm putting it here because I don't want it directly on the corner of like either of these, but I can extend. Let them suffer. Well, they better not complain about healthcare now. I did forget when I was playing last time that we have these development points. Oh, I really want parking areas. I was like, crematorium? Because it's like, you know, does that contribute to health? Like we've got a landfill now. Do we even need a landfill? Like, do I just chuck down a $70,000 landfill? I'll make this like a little hub. And I might just like chuck a... I might make this for a little bit like smaller homes. Do it like this way instead, maybe? Okay, actually, what we'll do, we will save marquee, and we'll do our 3-minute ads. So we'll do 3 minutes every hour so we can get a drink, have a little walk around, and avoid pre-roll ads for the stream. So let's just do that, and then we will come back. We can do that. We can do that. My phone not to work. Okay, there we go. It's almost your bedtime. I feel that. Like, I was just saying, I've hurt my neck. Like, it hurts to like with my like other side. Like, look how far I can put my head. On this side, I'm like, it's like so tight. I was like, maybe I should like put like Voltaren or stuff like that on my neck. I don't know. Have like dinner. We'll play a little bit and then we can do the things, you know? Beast, hello, how are you? No, I just saved that, but I'm gonna save it again. How are you doing? Is that from ages ago? Or are you like streaming again? Do it here, but like add necessarily more. Ooh, I do have row housing. I love row housing. Yeah, I definitely think it's a muscle thing because it's like it's sore. So it's not like it's like a like that. I can feel like nerve issues. I do have like stretches from a chiro. But yeah, I think I just slept on it wrong. Night, cheese. I hope you have a really good sleep and I hope you feel better tomorrow. It's almost a year since you streamed. I feel like I need to have like a, you last streamed this, but it was a very long time ago. So I've only just started replaying City Skylines 2 because they had the huge issues with the game when it first got released. So I jumped on like just off stream the other day and my economy's absolutely fucked already and I only played like, I don't know, an hour. So yeah, I'm trying to make better decisions. If you understand what I'm getting at. So definitely love it in the amount of like detail, like that detail that they have put into this, like get your taxation and stuff, but then you can break it down like what fields are taxed, your services and stuff like that. Like it's just, you know, you can get a really in-depth, we can't get production. Production's the best. Just like, I love being able to have the figures and stuff. And I've got some mods installed, which I don't usually play with mods, but I have got mods because hee. So was it this one? So I installed these parking mods. So they're like, you know, you can have like motorbikes or like a normal car park. So they kind of just like like little lines like this. So you could literally have a little line like this in the middle of a paddock and they will find the car park. It's very cool. All right, I want to put some row housing in. But I don't want them to be super long row housing. But it's like, maybe I could do like, I might actually delete this road and make it 2 roads. You don't want 5 trillion traffic lights, but squares that is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6. Beautiful. I think you should get City Silence too. Like, I am being very cautious with my playing right now. All right, I'm gonna completely so this is all gonna be row housing. I've decided it right now, row housing. Oh, okay, so they decided to do, oh, I wonder if you're gonna be, no. What was it? There we go. I was like, they need to be the same if you're a row house. And they're like, nope, I'm going to be back and forth. I don't care what you say. Road access to the assets? To the houses? All right, I'm tempted to upgrade this road now. Or at least let's upgrade this part of the road. That's like a very steep. Like, it won't let you do it. It's like, nope, I'm a dirt road now. You're like, okay, fuck. So from the ones that I saw before, I would just put them like here. Like, was it an ambulance? It's a motorbike. Yeah, I would put them along the side of other things, but it's like, so for example, if I put them along here, they would drive out and then drive onto the car park. So they didn't necessarily have to like come from here across. But that was just what I was playing around with. So it's like, definitely could be different. All right, I'm going to try and do a little. Like a little grid. Level this. The only problem with like I found with like this map is that it is so uneven. Level out some of this section here. Then we can have a little bit of industrial area. There is natural water reserves here, but I'm not too stressed about the water reserve because I don't really want to use it. I'm using like the river water. Can just do like a little industrial area. Oh no, shit. Oh. I'll be parking now. Yeah, I don't think that would work because it's like this doesn't have any cars at the back. Got a park there though, I guess. Taking absolutely forever. I don't like that there are two different directions, but why do you go back that way? Ah, fuck. I missed it. There we go. I was too busy like trying to click and I didn't realize that it, I can't remember. Okay, that's over the car park and that is on the outside. So that can go here. And that can go on the road. Oh, wow. Wow, I didn't realize that. There's now a perimeter. Like this could go here. Oh, wow. It doesn't actually have to be attached to the building anymore. That is very cool. That is very, very cool. I do like that. But I'm going to put some shops here. I don't want to put houses in here, but I kind of feel like I need to. They're like, oh my god, there's like no houses. And they're going to complain. I'll build some houses out here. I'm trying to keep in mind, like, because as much as it is really great to put in, put in a bunch of suburbs right now, it's like you kind of need to like keep in mind the, how the suburb is going to be afterwards, you know? Don't like how this is like so bright. It's like, okay, cool. So I want to put this down, but it's like if I try and exit it, it just exits the whole. I gotta wait for stuff to be built. It's like so frustrating. You're like, oh, it's so like long. I have to like wait for it to be built if I'm doing stuff like this. Love me. All right. I feel like things take a lot longer to build in this since they changed it. Maybe that's just like me. Maybe I'm like, yeah, so the parking thing, if I go here, I should be able to put a couple parks down. So say like I do like, you know, maybe like this park, and then I might do like 2 motorbike parks right in the corner. And then if I go to, I should be able to pick up one of the other, what are we on, concrete surface 2? Pavement? Pavement? It's just... like now it's, oops. Now it's like the same as what this one is here. And then we could put some like plants or something. Like that. And then theoretically, it's like now I've got like the nice grass. We can like take this grass. can't get up close to this building, which is kind of annoying, but keep saying like, no, you're not allowed to. See, these ones like instantly popped up, but it's like, no, we need housing. We need housing. And it's like, okay, well, I gave you housing. Like, all right, let's put some carrots in, because the more we can produce by ourselves, the better, because then we don't have to like import it. I am going to put a dirt road here. I don't want the grid to go away. Because even if we turn this into bitumen later, like this can stay a dirt road and we can make that a bitumen road. All right, so I got some wheat. Get some carrots. I always like to draw my lines off of like when it's not fluorescent. And it's like keep a nice, organized, neat farmland. You know, because I think it's like in the first time I played City Skylines, it's like you just try and fill as much of the circle as you can. But it's like I feel like now what I'm trying to do is keep things a little bit more orderly, because it's like I can now, I've got some carrots and I've got some wheat. And it's like I'll put some chickens somewhere where I don't need, like I might put chickens down here, but I'll save some of this land for cotton. So I might do like a chicken right next to the freeway in this area that doesn't have any resources on it. All right, so there's not really any desire for industrial, which we have here. Kind of good. I'm trying not to push particular, like, oh, they need housing. And it's like, yeah, but it doesn't necessarily always work. Chicken farm actually like right next to the entrance? I don't think so. Maybe. Yeah. Chicken farm. Yeah, so air direction is this way, which is why, okay, I have to deal with a, what's that thing called? Landfill now. This apparently has like very minimal, like these guys have very minimal air damage. So it's like, they're like no noise, but it's like these ones here, like these heavy mining ones, like these are just noise, which is fine over there. But these heavier mining ones, they have like the pollution, and the direction of the air is here. So it's like going across this direction. So that's the really only place that I can put snacks. Stolen the Kit Kats. The only option for what we have. I am going to upgrade this road here now, because I want to put the landfill in. I don't remember how to move this. Move it all? I was like, oh, this sounds like so nostalgic. It's like, oh, because it's literally a nostalgic playlist. It's not done yet. Okay. Because yeah, I need to like process some rubbish. But it's like also I want to... Why is this so bright? I can't even escape out of it. It's so bad. Apparently you'd be able to like, you're meant to be able to press I. Dark gray orange. Oh, that's just the UI. Shit. That's very bright. That I can change it? Gameplay? It's just normal graphics, not gameplay graphics. It's very annoying that I can't change that. Stolen 2 Kit Kats. That's very rude. Just gonna like... I'm trying to work within the normal like landscape, but I also kind of can't at the same time because like I don't want my buildings to be like up on hills. But I think this is the only option I have is to like... I'm gonna put it like here, and I'm not... This isn't gonna be like the main tip. Like this is gonna be like until we get more tiles and our economy actually like does things. I'm wondering if... See, it's like this here. I feel like I'm gonna need a second one because there's no airflow on this map and I don't think we're gonna get hydro or anything like that in here. Like, yeah. It's like, I don't think we are going to get what we need to, but I'm thinking, I'm like, maybe we can like move the road over slightly and that way it's like got a option to have another one right next to it. Because right now they wouldn't be able to fit another one, but if we took it from, say like even like this one. Oop. This one. Straight. Something doesn't look straight. Oh no, it does look straight. Yeah, so it's like I can delete out that section of road. Anyway, that was a whole thought process that probably didn't need to be discussed. Just gonna push this out a tiny bit. Okay. It's kind of up a little bit, which is kind of annoying, but... Okay. Not the landfill. Landfill in real life is not like that. You know. Landfill IRL does not care if it's up on a hill. Come on, little garbage trucks. Go! Look how cute they are. Where is it? You need to go this way. Far out. See, right now it's like this is allocated tiles. Look. Oh, I need to do the chickens. I forgot that. Sorry, chickens. All right, where is this one? Let's try and line these up. Not that they need to be, but for the Sense of my own satisfaction. I love sometimes it's like invalid shape and you're like, is it? Is it an invalid shape? I don't think so. And it's like one of those things where it's like, why are you not taking it out to the fullest available area? And it's like, I don't necessarily need to. Yeah, because it's like I could fit another farm in there. Yeah. So like, it's not the best, not the worst. That's a Hearst. That's always good. All right, so we can get the crematorium, I reckon. Because someone died or it needs an ambulance. You don't really want to put the crematorium in the city, but you're also like, I don't want you to put it be out with the garbage, you know? I wanted to get the next milestone. That's why I was like, oh, I should get the next milestone. So now we have access to production panel, more density, textile farming, education. We're only able to put in the small stuff right now because we do not have any money. Yeah, because we are not making any money, but I would like to see where our money is going. So taxes, we can probably increase our taxes. Expenses, so we don't want any loans. Taxes, we'll put up taxes to like 14 on everything. It's probably bad. All right, electricity budget we'll take down to 90 because like we have a surplus of electricity and we don't need to. Like we don't need to have that budget. Like honestly, the more services we put in, I want to keep this at 100, but I'm like, really need to like reduce down our. All right, let's get some businesses in. I wonder if it's one of those situations where it's like if you unselect it and then you reselect it. Nope, they just don't want to live. They just don't want houses. Put in a medium density somewhere. The medium density are like, let's get around it. Yeah. All right, we're going to put in a small elementary school because we don't want to spend a lot of money on a big elementary school because we don't really have. It has any upgrades though. Okay, so it can be upgraded. I don't know how. I wonder if you can put the stuff behind it, so if you keep it on this road. That's more stuff that we have to maintain. You know? Okay, cool. Yeah, you can put it behind it. That's what I thought. But if I put in extra parking here. And we can get the tool from here, which I'm so impressed with. And this. Bam, looks like it's part of the school. This also looks like it's part of the school. I don't think I have the charging. Yeah, I don't have any access to any of that sort of stuff. Not yet. Look how cute that looks. So cute. And then hopefully people want to move here because I need them to. Like, I want to control what they're actually building because I don't want them to build random houses in random places, even though I kind of think that that's what real life is. It's like we want to make it so that people want to live here. So it's like, okay, education's good. The population's going up, but it's like... And it's like, then we have to reduce taxes and stuff. And it's like, fuck, like... Go to crematorium, go to the blah, blah, blah. It's like... Okay, let's put in a cotton farm. We do. We do. We have quite a few. Yeah, they've been here for... Yeah. I want to get an electric vehicle. I want my next car to be an electric vehicle, but I've wanted my next car to be an electric vehicle since I got my car. But it's just like obviously like the cost of them. Like I know that there are more available internationally than they are here. Yeah, so it's like there's more available internationally than there are in Australia. So we yeah, we tend to get like I guess like the luxury cars in first and like not so much the affordable cars, and that makes things hard on the pocket, which is a bit sad. My dad has a Mahindra. He has a Mahindra Ute dual cab. He likes it. It's nice to drive. Snacks! I was promised snacks. Yeah, they're definitely cheaper than some of the other car brands. But yeah, it's nice to drive. It's like, why would you pay $80,000 for, I don't know, a Parado or something like that when it's like, you know, you can get essentially the same. Wait, you stole a Kit Kat from you? No way. Give me the Kit Kats. No, they haven't as yet. We're really slow to the uptake of a lot of technology in the sense of like, you know, electric cars we have, like they've been overseas for a long, long time. And so now it's like, we're just getting the affordable models now. It's like, so unless you wanted a Tesla, like Model S or something like that, you know, where they're classed as a luxury car, there was nothing for, you know, available for an affordable price. Bundy wants the snacks. Give me the snacks. The people are on the rise. It's just we don't have the population. These guys are like, lack of labor, cannot find people for jobs. And we're like, buy the houses for the jobs. I think I'm going to have to like really reduce down taxes on residents. Let's go down to like 9%. Like, yeah, there's nothing in our price range. It's ridiculous. I don't know. He drives a ute looking thing. I don't know. It's got a bull bar, dual cab. He put a winch on it. Yeah, who needs like, I'm just like blinded constantly. These guys are like, no, we want that thing, but actually that thing you offered us, we don't want anymore. They're like, look, they're like, oh, we want to live there now. It's like, why did you not want to live on the other one? You literally had this zoned. See? I want it. Maybe put commercial in there. Yeah, so pretty good, pretty good. We literally have no high school students, but the thing is, it's like small village is like, ah, yes, put the things in. And you're like, I don't have the money to put things in. People just didn't get the building plan. You're like, damn it. I think it's also one of those things where it's like Australia is very brand loyal. Like, I want to show you the parking. Look at the parking here. They're like, park up in these. The cars are trying to park in the motorbike parking. Person's got the disability parking. They're like, I can fit. Look, they're like, I can fit. Damn city cars. Yeah, so it's real cute. Little parking. Cute, cute. But it also eliminates a lot of street parking. Yeah, we have a very large country. Like, that's why my dad got it, because he needed to like have something that was like outback resistant, like for all the kangaroos and stuff, get around on like in the bush. You know, do a lot of kilometers. All right, so it leaves 2. Like a little service station. Like a path straight to the school. Cool. Still losing money, but that's okay. That's very exciting. Very, very exciting. My car's going on like 10 years. I love how that car just like full sideways drove in there. See all these like yellow cars? Cabs coming from out of town. Taxi, taxi, taxi. We don't have access to taxis yet. I hate it because you have to spend money to get the like update, the upgrades. Like, but what am I meant to spend? I don't have any money to spend. Like, I can put a high school in, but it's like, I don't need a high school right now. City is just not big enough for a high school. I don't think I can make industrial areas now, but I can't make districts. All right, I'll develop this area and chuck a high school in. All right, you're not gonna tell me where you're connected? Okay. All right, I see how it is. I see it is. I'm gonna save there actually because it's like getting quite late and I still haven't had dinner. Save. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. I've only heard good things about them, so I think you're pretty good with that. Cars is just a cost thing here. Cars are expensive. I know they're expensive in other parts of the world, but like considering we don't have amazing public transport and we are such a large country, it's like cars are expensive. It is a thing. It is a thing. So, but I'm going to jump off and go have some dinner. But I am really, really glad to be back. It is very, like, soothes my soul. Yeah. So, yeah, we're back on Friday. Plan is 7 p.m. Melbourne time, as always. But if there's any, changes or anything like that, I was like, is it socials? If there's any changes, I pop them in the Discord first. Hi, sorry, you caught me just as I'm going. Yeah, but I pop them in the Discord and I usually post screenshots into Instagram. And I'm trying to be more active in doing the things. That's the plan. So yeah, I really appreciate you guys being here and I will see you on Friday. If I don't talk to you before then. Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, I'll see you guys on Friday. I know. Bye.